You can't spot a team a 7-goal lead and then walk out of a quarter at 7-2. You can't play defense where you give up 7 goals in close to 10 to 12 minutes and expect to win. And what's amazing is, with all the mistakes that we made, we had every opportunity to win that game. I'm sick to my stomach for my guys. I think they showed tremendous guts and tremendous character to come back. But I don't think we've shown that we can play for 60 minutes. I don't think that we've shown that we can play enough mistake-free lacrosse right now to win the game the way we should. And at the end of the day, it's at both ends of the field. And if it's at both ends of the field, then it's the head coach's fault. I don't believe they did anything we were unprepared for at all. Nothing. But if we're making that many mistakes, then we've got to reevaluate how we're coaching, because we can't win games making those kind of mistakes, whether it's a turnover on an easy exchange, whether it's in a clear and not throwing the ball to an open guy and deciding to run by, whether it's not getting over on an invert package, whether it's, you name it. We made mistakes in it. We made mistakes in the goal. We made mistakes on defense. We made mistakes at the face-off X. We made mistakes in the offensive end. We're just not giving ourselves a chance. And you know what's disappointing? It's a great, great, great group of young men. They've been through hell. They keep fighting. I'm proud as hell of them for the fight they have. I'm so disappointed with the number of mistakes that we're making, and we're not giving ourselves a chance to reward ourselves for that hard work. But it starts with playing for 60 minutes. And again, we came out, we worked on it this week, trying to get out of the gates quick. We didn't do it. We fought back from 7, down 5. Took the lead. Can't expect to win games when you don't. Victory favors the team that makes the fewest mistakes. Well, isn't that true? So we'll turn around. We won't quit. I'm not letting that happen. And again, given what we've been through, I'm proud of the effort and the character the guys showed to fight back. A lot of teams would have packed it up. A lot of teams. This one didn't, and I'm certain we won't again, and we need to come back and have a good week of practice and correct our mistakes.
Questions? In that overtime, how difficult is it to kill off 2 penalties?
Well, they were 4 or 5 on extra man, and we've been good there, and we killed off the penalty. We cleared the ball. And then they went back down, and we fouled not once but twice. Mistakes are discipline. We have to be more disciplined. And look, our guys are playing their tails off in terms of, hustling and to kill. We made a save. We finally got a save that we needed, and we get the ball over the midline, and we fail clear it. And now we go back, and I think we fouled again, or we wound up playing man down again, and we gave up a goal on the backside, which we practiced that play all week. So it's hard. It's hard to do that, and it's really disappointing that we actually did the job twice in this game. We knocked the ball down once. Mike Pellegrino knocked a skip pass down on man down the scoreboard end, and we didn't come up with the ground ball. And then we get a stop late in the game, in the overtime, and we give the ball back. Mistakes, and they're really hurting us.
Dave, I don't mean for this to sound rude, but I saw Brian was warming up a little bit. Did you consider making?
I certainly did. I certainly did. I certainly did. I stayed with Eric because I believe Eric was going to give us the best chance to win the game. If people want to question that, that's absolutely fine. We'll evaluate it this week in practice. Eric's a captain. Eric's been there for us, and we didn't feel like it was going to benefit us to make the change. And maybe with a week of preparation, yeah, but right in the midst of all of it, Eric's a fifth-year senior. We figured he'd kind of get his feet underneath him and hoped he would. But quite frankly, we have to do a better job in front of him. You know, our decision-making, again, mistakes. We slid the guys that we shouldn't have, and we didn't slide the other guys we should have. You know, and we showed moments where we could play defense. I think we put the timer on a couple times and it expired. We showed we can do it. We just don't do it on a consistent basis. We don't do anything yet on a consistent basis. And that's where we got to grow. But we will. We absolutely will. Wasted 2 good efforts from 2 young kids.
Joel, do you mind if I ask a little bit about the offense, and especially you, those 2 goals in the fourth quarter, and they were down short 60, maybe 4, I think, was out, and 21 was in. Like, if you had been able to get the ball in overtime, you would have liked your chances, correct?
I thought all the second half we were executing the plays that we were running perfectly, the plays that Coach Benson drew up. And, yeah, I felt like we were very confident if we were able to get the ball one last time. And it just comes down, like Coach said, to the start of the game. Offense, we came out flat. First couple possessions were quick, too quick to leave our defense hanging at the back end. So I think after the second half, we really picked it up and started executing completely. But, yeah, we would have liked one more chance for sure.
What did you think of just the amount of Culver Academy kind of representation in this game without Curry on the other side?
It's great to see. It's great to see those guys succeeding at a program like Princeton. I'm focused on what we're doing here. They played great games, but at the end of the day, it's just us versus them now.
Patrick, can you talk about your 4 goals and all on extra minute?
Yeah, you know, it's pretty easy when Coach Benson is writing up these great plays, and you know we got so many good players around me that are kind of you know allowing the defense to kind of have to pressure out to them, and luckily you know that's kind of leaving me open, and you know just taking advantages of my opportunities and put them in the net.
Have you ever scored with 4 minutes in one game?
Certainly not in college, no.
High school?
I don't think so.
It was all 4 the same shot. Did you think after the first 3 that you'd switch it up because you would be expecting it?
A little bit. You know, it was kind of working out, and it seemed like you know on a couple of them the goalie might have been a little bit screened. So you know, usually I try and you know keep him guessing, but it was working, so kind of stuck with it. He kept on dipping down, so put it up high.
Dave, can you just talk about sort of the silver lining in going 7 of 10 on extra man?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Benson does a great job, and the guys did a good job of executing, and they didn't make many mistakes. You know, when the opportunity was provided, whether it was Pat or one of the other guys, they took advantage of that opportunity. When, you know, that may be the really only place that we did do that. When we got up, when we had our chances, our extra man really did a great job of taking advantage of those. On the other side, you know, they went 4 or 5. So, you know, we were really good on the one side of the ball there. We have to be better at the other end.
Let me ask, Pellegrino taking face-offs, I mean, the spiritual, even at 7-2, he was getting guys fired up. But he seems incredibly, like an incredible leader, correct?
He's a really special young man. He's a really special young man, and I wish he is our emotional leader. He's our tough guy. He makes things happen. And again today, he was the guy that got us going. We need to give him more help. We need to give him more help, but he's a pretty special kid. There are a lot of special young men on this team, especially to handle what we're handling. I'm not okay with losing though, and we have to figure out a way to fix it.